Hello, Street. It is I. We are doing Rimworld today. Sorry I'm late. I was doing things. The things were being done. And then I went and I reheated myself a bagel. Which I will totally definitely not be eating on stream. Now. So, housekeeping. Did things get done? They in fact got done. So, where is it? Bamf, boomf. You know, I should do that thing and subscribe to myself on YouTube because I don't even show up in the suggestion. That's hilarious. Oh no! There we go. Bazinga. Okay, do that. Housekeeping. First things first, I should just have one of these hanging around. We have a couple new videos that I don't think I've talked about. The first being the Cursed Halo clips with Darling Dearest Brother, and the second one is the first highlights of us going through Dragon's Dogma, which is fun and cool. I'm gonna close this so I stop getting depressed by numbers. Whoa! So, if you feel like you haven't heard enough of my shitty ass microphone, you can go and watch that. But as for today, we are doing Rimworld. Now, in Rimworld, things have been going. Now you want to play that Halo mod sometime. It is shenanigans. We have also shenanigans it harder by we added a whole bunch of exploding skulls. Can I have mod version not specified? If Rimworld updated or something, I'm going to be extremely annoyed, buggeroo. Looks like it hadn't. I'm just gonna reboot Rimsort and because Rimsort is getting uppy. Yeah, it's a fun mod. Okay, there we go. Yeah, for some reason it didn't want to load the mod descriptions. But, yeah, Cursed Halo is fun. The second part of the stream highlights, I'm definitely gonna combine the rest of the first mission, the rest of the second mission, and what we got through of Truth and Reconciliation. But the reason why I'm combining the two is that I don't think there's enough. There's like a 6-7% success rate. I know. Oh god, my train of thought. Something about Cursed Halo. Oh, there's not a lot that actually goes on during the second mission. So if I just made the second part, it's the problem that this Dragon's Dogma video has actually, where just not a lot happens. So moving forward, I'm gonna try and combine more into longer videos. So I think the next one's gonna be somewhere within the 30 to 40 minute mark, which is really long, but I don't think there's enough substance for two 20-minute videos, because each video has to have like a good start and a good end. Needs to flow nicely. So we'll figure that out. Bagel. You look forward to it? Yeah. And then once the Cursed Halo highlights are done, then I'm going to work on putting together the next Destiny 2 comp, which Disick, you'll like that one. You're in it a couple times. It's mostly just me dying in Kingsfall. Like, there's a clip where I get bashed with the dick wall. And then there's the clip where Blue Sky runs forward into into Oryx's Thunderdome and dies. Well, there's a couple of those, and then there's a lot of fun PvP ones. It's just gonna be me dying. I need to. What I was trying to do today is I was trying to track down the opening clip that I want to use. So let me try and find it. Just because we're not doing much with Rimworld yet. Yeah, it's this one. Thunderdome deaths are hilarious. Yeah, and then there's another Thunderdome where I have to kill myself in the Thunderdome. Is it this one? Yeah. Right, so if I hit show this one, right? We hide Rimworld real quick. Right, this is what I want to open the full team with Thunderdome works. This is what I want to open the next video with. This gives me an excuse to eat the bagel.
The Cabal sends forth its champion. The challenge is met. Our blood flows together. May it lead to
But obviously I'd cut it like here and cut to the title of the thing. But that's for later me. Alright, so when we last left off in Rimworld, we had just gotten a bunch of extra refugee help, and I was lying in bed after stream figuring out what I want to do with these refugees. And I was thinking that at the end, right when their mission's about to time out and they leave, we pick the one that I want to keep the most, which might be Nelson here. Nelson's pretty good. Do we have another? This one's a careful shooter, Miss Andress Abrasive. She really likes animals, crafting, and she can do social and intellectual, so she'll be helpful. Okay, this guy's a dirt mole, which means he's pretty much designed for mining. Other than that, he's kind of bad. And he's kind of miserable to boot. But I was thinking, whichever will... Because the moment we kidnap one of these, the rest will turn hostile. But we can just gun them down. Or ideally, what I want to do is I want to order all the other ones that we're not keeping. Because I have full control over these. I'm going to order all the ones I don't want to kidnap to, like, the corner of the map, and we'll kidnap the one I want. So she's a good chef, and she can also do art. But she's a gourmand, lazy, and slow learner. I relate to this character in ways I shouldn't. Have them jump in the hole. That's the other thing I was going to do. Right. I was going to send them all down the hole so we can look at what's going on there. This guy's a genie. We will really want this guy. And he's good at... Okay, we're kidnapping Nicholas. moment like holes. Yeah. Okay. So here, this is our colony here. Our moral leader is a woman called Mila. She used to be a jungle kid, grew up to become an aromatherapist, helping people with meds and stuff. She's now our main chef. Barrel's our main dark researcher. He likes studying the abnos and just generally figuring out what they are. We currently have 2, Bob and this fuck. Toby really wants to be our miner, but we've made him our planter. We've got Lucy. Lucy's our main hunter. She's had a traumatic incident in her childhood, so she doesn't speak, and she also gained an eating disorder. She's our main builder, but whenever we need people to hunt, we send her out. Gulas is our primary builder. He'll he'll build stuff. He's cool. Lucy, Toby, Beryl, and Mila are all part of the same family. So you can see here, Beryl is Mila's father. She's brother to Toby and Lucy's sister. Going down the list, we have Mopop, who's an arsonist. But she makes really pretty flames, and she's also likes mining a decent amount. She escaped her previous... She escaped the arson allegations by tunneling underneath her prison. We captured her and converted her to ourselves. We did the same with Welch, who really likes body mods, which is really good for us. He slaughtered animals for a living, but now he makes our clothing, weapons, and guns. Recall, we pulled out. I don't actually know if we kidnapped Recall. I doubt it because she was a pyromaniac. I don't remember how we got Recall, but she's a good medic, and she can help with mining, and she's not terrible in melee. Beniko was somebody we sent through the conversion process, and then promptly made her our leader. She is the first human of our people. She's really good at shooting, she's okay at cooking, and she can handle animals. Most importantly, she's got a burning passion for social and intellectual, and she's also really fast. Rustika is our most recent join. We sent her through the conversion process from her religion to ours. We got her because she's a good meleer and she can help with plants. Lieutenant fell from the sky. He had a whole character arc that ended in him falling from the sky, landing in our colony. He looked at our colony and was like, yeah, that's pretty good. So basically he's helping Gulas with building right now. Once all of our building's done, he's going to help Welch in the kitchen. Then we have our 2 kiddos, Leon and Casanova. Leon recently hit the legal age of 13. Ooh. So her stats are pretty middling, but her traits are really good. She's mentally tough and won't break down. She's jogger, and she's an optimist. So she's just feeling good all the time. Yeah, she's really good. So I believe we picked her up. I believe she was fleeing a threat, and we brought her in. Same deal with Casanova. Casanova is sort of the opposite of Leon. He grew up to become a psychopath and gets a rush from hurting people. So he's going to be a good warrior when he brought up. And then we have our refugees who we brought in. We're going to try and capture Nicholas. I was thinking... So I want to keep our colony at 15. And we really do need miners. Well, we'll take Nicholas, and we'll see what else is going on. And we have our two abnormalities here. We've got Bob the Revenant and a Sight Sealer. Bob's been a consistent problem. Basically, every time he escapes, he runs away, goes invisible, comes back, smacks somebody to sleep forever, and then runs away again. And we've had a hell of a time trying to track him down, even when we used God powers. We also have a giant hole here that we're going to need to explore. And every so often, terrible demons of the night fly out of the hole. Last time they attacked, they blew up our generator and basically ruined all of our progression. There's a second hole? Yeah, a second hole showed up. And they burst out of that one. So we've doubled walled our generators. And in theory, if these enemies behave like normal Rimworld enemies, this second walling of the generators should basically render them immune to attack. Basically. They're not. So yep, there's all of Leon's kids' clothes. Right now we're ordering people to mine out. While just making Leon a gun. And since Jessica and Beniko are ascetic, they really don't want a nice room to sleep in. So they have a terrible, miserable room over there. Murkle is in a bad mood. Why? You want a neural supercharge. Okay. And our colony supplies. What are you building on the left? This one? Ah, this is our... This is going to be our new barracks. I'm having a bit of a crisis about it. Because it's ending up having to be a lot bigger than I would have liked. Like, it's probably going to have to extend, like, all the way down here. And we're going to need to use moisture pumps to clear out the marsh over here. But that's our big... Bob has set his platform on fire. Somebody go put it out. But, yeah, the idea is to change this room to probably just a regular rec room. And maybe move the dining room up here. Luke was a moisture farmer. Yeah. But, I'm thinking... One, two, three, four. So the way pawns prioritize construction, they won't deconstruct if there's construction projects they can do. So as long as we keep them fueled with sandstone blocks, they won't create a breach in our wall. But other than that, things are going fine. We're low on food, which is bad, but we're hunting Muffalo to fix that. And I've recently switched the greenhouses away from using the sun lamps because it's summer. We don't need the sun lamps to grow our food. Yeah. So the major thing that happened last stream is that I accidentally activated the monolith, which is what's causing all of these problems. We've basically raised it to the next tier. Which is bad. We are not ready for these tiers of events. Yeah, so right now Leon's figuring out how to make blocks. Fortunately, since she's not a genie, I don't know what we're gonna do with her. But yeah, that's our colony. The poor OnLivers, we are a transhumanist human primicists. Our religion's backstory is Alarion Riley was a bioscientist in the early days of human planetary colonization. Seeing the bureaucratic restrictions of the common colonies, he took a small ship to found his own movement. Riley assembled a team of great scientists and inventors to redefine humanity. Once Riley saw a dog growl at a boy, he ordered the dog killed on the spot. I didn't make that story. The game made that story. I am innocent. But right now we're just dealing with the extra burden that these refugees are putting on us, but they are helping out in doing this. Hopefully Gules doesn't get himself stuck in there. So Mila recently got herself a lovely bionic implant. She has a knee spike. An installed knee spike in your left leg. It extends at will from a hidden opening in the front of the knee. Appearing without warning, it can be used for devastating stabbing attacks which penetrate even thick armor. So, ideally, she doesn't use this against us. And we're using the refugees to help boost our economic output. We also got some new books last stream, so our colonists actually have new things to read, such as Tale's Devotion in the Hospital. This mediocre novel covers a Thatcher as he seeks a quiet moment away from the chaos. It is gripping during some parts, but the writing is excessively flowery. It's unclear exactly when the book was written. So, well, I don't know if you can, but you get satisfied by smashing their jaw and getting Thatchers. I'm gonna avoid that level of psychopathic ways of resolving the body motor process. How can I even, like, how would I even target the jaw? Okay, but it is funny, yeah. I guess we could just install a denture already. We're not that evil. So Toby's... Have you tried winning? We're winning so far. We haven't had any bad things. So Toby's perfectly fine. Why do you always say this child's chat ideas is psychopathic? Because he's projecting. Well, it's just... I'll switch to the term unhinged. You're right. The term should be unhinged. Because the idea of our people, we desire to improve our bodies, our weak human fleshy bodies that break down, dentures. Generally considered a downgrade. Like, I believe we can get a bionic jaw at some point. And that would do the trick. I wouldn't mind replacing their jaws with a bionic jaw. Because that's, you know... Yeah, here we are. Artificial jaw replacement made out of biosynthetic bone with plasteel tooth replacement is a set of microservo motors for the full range of motion. Just wanted to eat the weak in bodies. We can't eat people. Cannibalism. Horrible. Like, 8 human meat is an immediate minus 12. I budget human like is a minus 6 that stacks. We budget human like is a minus 3 to move that stacks. Human leather apparel is a constant debuff while they're eating it. And we also suffer opinions by this. The only person who is totally fine with eating humans is our fucking child. A wolf is attacking probably Lucy. No, it's LT. Alright, draft and hold your ground. You've got this, LT. Let's send Ristic out there. Good job, the create. Okay, but remember the creator of this game is from Quebec. That shouldn't. That doesn't mean I have to be horrific and repugnant. I could play this game as a nice, lovely individual who are also human primicists, so I don't think we're nice people. Alright. Welch just made a heavy SMG. An excellent one. And once he puts it down, we'll have Leon, the 13-year-old, technically considered an adult child, to hold it. Because the reason why you don't want kids with weapons is because kids, they die really easily. But the game is handling so that people don't immediately, instantly target the children when they're attacking, unless they have a weapon. So I want to keep the children alive. I'm not going to give them a weapon. Leon hit age 13, so the ruling doesn't apply to her anymore. So she needs a gun so she can defend herself. Will the kids get a free sneak attack? No. Well, they get a free sneak attack with their bare fists. Which, not an effective weapon? Work speed malice until like 16. Yeah, she's still not considered a full person. Her rights are still limited. Let's see. Yeah, life stage teenager by 95% movement. Yeah, she's considered an adult, but she's not. Her human leather amount, I think, is down. Yeah, multiplier for body size, 80%. Fertility, 0%. This game's definitions are weird. Beauty, 0. Wow. Yeah, let's see. Global work speed, 67% times 83% for her age. It's bad. I mean, she'll work much slower. Oh, did you hear my plans for the refugees? Once it's like their last day here, I'm going to send all of them except for Nicholas into the giant pit hole to see what's going on there. And then we're going to kidnap Nicholas probably while they're in the hole, because that problem might sort itself out. That is unhinged. Ooh, this stone skin gland is fleeing. A knight of the refugee dominion is fleeing a troubling political situation and wants to head out a stream it. And you say my idea was horrible. This stone skin gland. This bionic gland releases chemical and nanomachines fucking invincible. That turns the user's skin into a built-in suit of armor. The whole epidermis thickens and hardens to resist burns, while jointed exterior keratin plates form everywhere they can, including the head and the face. While it is very difficult to physically hurt someone using this implant, the plates and hard skin significantly reduces the user's physical attractiveness. It would be really funny to give that to LT, especially because he's not part of our religion right now. Speaking of, when can we fix that? In about a day. Okay, we need a research project. We'll do... I'm sending these refugees into the third darkest dungeon mission. Damn straight I am. Elbozos. Okay. 2 raids of roughly the size, 7 mercenary snipers. You must keep the root of Ragabe above 25%. I don't like the snipers bit, but what are they going to do once they're inside the compound? We'll just gun them down. They've got to come in here. They'll set my rice fields on fire. Oh, we'll do it. Where are you landing? Oh, he has a hammer and a shield belt. Wow, look at him. So this guy has... Well, this guy has a whole lot of endgame gear. Look at this guy. I'm guessing he has a death spitfire? Yeah. So this guy's from the Royalty DLC. He's basically a noble that we're gonna have to take care of for like a day. Okay, so we'll get him a nice bed. Glass, it's top priority. Okay, he's working on it. And we're gonna get raided in a moment by evil mercenary snipers. I think I'll just pull them in down here. In fact, recall, leave this door open. Because I just kind of want them to feel like they could come in. And until they arrive, I'm going to restrict everyone to... What else up here? Okay, Waltz has created a masterwork plain leather button-down shirt. Good job. Yo, he's helping out with mining? Let's go. That's hilarious. Guests will not use their aid permits. Well, fuck you too. Okay, set owner. There's your bed. Yo, he's reading Tales of Devotion in the hospital. He's reading the slop. But honestly, as much as I'm fine with you helping... Oh, Leon, you're on a work schedule now. Hehe. So this will help us clean out the... I really hope I didn't just open some overhead mountain. Ah! The problem with that is that once we open up bits of the mountain, we have a chance for insects to spawn there. So basically what I want to do is I want to make sure, like, this entire section is walled in from the rest. Cool. Yeah, that'll be the hallway. So this actually all needs to go. Same with this. Let's deconstruct that. A siege? Well, that marks a slight issue with our plan. I thought these were supposed to be snipers. These do not appear to be snipers. Okay. So... let's do this so we get combat music. We could probably just send this guy out there. If you have rituals, you could do a funny. We do have rituals. Like, I don't know. We have draw animals. And we have void provocation. But we were working on draw shamblers, but after the Bob incident, I pushed for disruptive players instead. So sieges are a mid-game raid type. I'll show you what they're going to do. I'll show you how I want to counter them. It involves you grabbing this. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So basically, these guys will wander. They will try and everyone except for Nicholas. They will roam to a spot. Once they feel like they've gotten there, they will call down supplies. Now, the reason I wanted to wait for them to call down supplies is because I want them to get their supplies because I want their supplies. And what they're going to want to do is they're going to want to build these mortars to shell our base with. Now, this is a really dumb idea, especially because we're about to get another raid. But for some reason they take a long while to get started on the... So this guy needs to die first. Okay, where the fuck is he? Why are you so slow? Oh, yes. Silence. And he has chunk skip. Really? So I think we're gonna send this guy in. He'll draw their fire, and then these refugees, they're gonna earn their stay. Okay, so they're starting to take pot shots at him. Ooh, and he got a hit immediately. seconds. Start getting them. Okay. And these 6. Go rush that guy. And we'll set up nice and behind them. Mila, go grab an actual gun. Yike. We have more bolt actions lying around this one. Make your way back. As part of the issue is that we all have SMGs, so we kind of want to push in close. We generally want to be avoiding them. Okay, Leon, you hold back because... And I also want at least one of the doctors to hold back, so you. Ow! How dare you shoot me? Okay, I missed just the range slightly. I sent everybody in at once. That was a mistake. Oh. Oh, that's an incendiary launcher. That's gonna shoot fireballs around. That sounds good. Go get them, my refugees! You're God's strongest soldiers. Okay, we're gonna set this guy up. Just clean out that whole section. Because he's got really good gear on. Okay, we've stopped their construction. That's good. That means their resources are ours. Okay, spread out and lock them down. Okay, and these guys will pretty much have them. Barrel took a doink. Okay, basically, we're gonna pull back at this point. They've got this. Okay, he's done with that. You better have tox resist. Ain't no way. Went down. Oh, he beat to death the anarchist. Holy shit. See, you go hit them. Because I don't really want to take friendly fire. I don't need to. Okay, they're fleeing. Got this one. Go! Beat down Customos. They're all dying to Tox. Go get them. Okay, let's take a look at the wounds. They're all fine. Clonk. Alright. We're calm. Everybody grab one. Okay, let's hope they don't do another siege, because that was not very cash money of them. Okay, you can all go back. And we'll claim all of this in a bit. Lovely steel components, some talk shells that we can probably just sell. Reinforced barrels for when we get our own mortars. And some guns. A lot of bolt actions, which is good. You guys can all stand down. Well, yeah, you guys can equip these if you want. You guys did good. Good job, Mr. Dudes. Alright, and we've got a trade ship coming by. Let's give them a holler. See what they're nicing on about. They've got components. Anomaly steel. They've got tech prints for flesh shaping. Flesh shaping is probably an important one for us, because those are enhancements that won't impact anything too much. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us the one I really want, which is armor. Let's see. What can we sell them to make it worth it for us? We can sell these shards. Sell this barrel. Okay, new plan. Are you dying? Are you dying? Yes, you lost an arm. Oh. Okay, recall. 10 that. Waltz, you're fine. Let's haul in all the things of value. So immediate value. See if I can't get... Okay, we're gonna pick people that aren't. We're gonna set everyone to unrestricted for now. Let's hope that people don't get caught out. That one's bio-coded. That one's also bio-coded. So ignore these then, if they're bio-coded. Are these flak jackets? Yeah. Shame they're on dead bodies. Right. Once that's done, haul this in. Actually, honestly, I don't want you guys doing that. I'm really spooked about this upcoming raid. Okay, he's good for now. Sure, nobody's coming back out here. You just drop Nelson on the floor. Alright, Neil is tending to people. Barrel, you kind of need to be up. We've got wounded coming in. Okay, that was good. Good, solid, clean siege. The only people that got really harmed are people I don't care about. People want to start to roam away. God damn it. Set up a hitch spot there. Lucy, can you... Somebody grab her. Why is there... How does she get out? Where's my pen marker? Should have a pen marker. Here it is. Unclosed open door. Oh, I see. That's why he's starting to run. Okay. Well, just go out and close that then. An incinerator launcher would be nice. Imperial traded from the Refugee Dominion. Okay. Well, we'll see how they deal with the raid. Don't want people going out until... Anarchist. Anarchist is no longer incapable of walking. That's good. Alright, we're patching up the refugees who so diligently charged our gun lines. Charged their gun lines, sorry, not ours. I'll need to scoot this up there. That is like an unusual leap. Oh, well, I need you to just make a whole bunch of sashes and yeah, make them out of fox fur. And you're... What do you mean you're missing? What do you mean you're missing the leather? We have 169 fox fur. Is that not set for him? Barrel. No, I want that set to Welch. That would explain why he's not making it. I need you to make those quickly, because I want to sell them to that orbital trader. The Imperial trader, okay, they're hanging out down here. That's really great. I'm really glad you guys are doing that, actually. That makes... No, don't dismiss the trader. Lacking necessary title. Ain't no way. What do you need to trade with me? Why did you show up here? If you're not gonna let me trade with you because I'm a royal bastard. Was a child of a lord and a prostitute. His father's line was secure and his holding strong. Nobody ever came to Fabi to endorse a bid for the title. She earned her breed cleaning the brothel, but she always felt she was much more. Okay, well, just made a masterwork box for sass. That will be worth a lot. Yeah, 230. It's not worth that much. Okay, prioritize different materials, please. Hey, buddy. We have bionic eyes. There's 2 bionic eyes. That's hilarious. Wait, can you trade with them? Ain't no way. We're sending the royal that we're just kind of having hang around, and we're sending him to go trade for us. That's so jank. That's so funny. Okay. Casanova is just staring at our colonists, and I'm thinking, like, was it fun when you shot them to death? I really like the part where they screamed. Alright, let's see what our total maneuvering wealth is. If I sell everything that isn't strictly necessary. Okay, we don't even have enough to maneuver around that. Alright. So I'm gonna make a decision. I am in fact gonna send people to grab this stuff. And I'm just gonna pray that the enemies are not gonna show up here. I'll send Rustiga because she's probably the best one that can handle it, and same with LT. We'll bring them in because we can sell these. And I'll actually send some of the... So why am I risking my people? We should have time until the Zodiac trader leaves. So grab that, grab those. Why is your mood down? Because you're hungry. Oh no, do you have restrictions? Since he's a noble, he'll have restrictions on what he'll eat. Now, where would I find that? Bio... Night. Allowed foods. Okay, he'll do fine meals. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna prioritize fine meal. Just make one. Until you have one. Go, 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 go. Okay, we're getting... You know, the blight wastes are dropping right on top of me. Okay, they're landing in my courtyard. Okay. So we'll just set up out here. LT, grab... Did we make a second weapon for you? No, we were on our way to. Alright. Grab a stick. Go here. Nobody is allowed in these doors. We are under attack. Watch out! They're being unusually clever. Okay, unfortunately this guy needs to walk all the way back. Walk to the kitchen because then you can eat. And we're just going to try and gun these people down. Five, six. Gun them down there. Okay, Casanova, this is going to get bad. You guys go down there. You guys are still... Okay, ignore that for now. I need you over here. And you guys are on standby. Nelson, grab this. Okay. Except for you. Please. We need to make fuel for this guy. Nico, open the door. We're actually gonna have these two stand at the sides. Critical alert, guess unhappy. Yeah, I know. Okay, so this guy has a knife. Some of them are melee. He has toxic grenades and a shotgun. Okay, this shouldn't be that bad. Okay, if they have shotguns, we're gonna back up. Okay, well, hold open. And back out, and you two are gonna scoot back here. We'll have Lucy take cover behind the door, behind there, take cover there. Okay, hold this open. You two take cover. The next drop is on a fire starting spree. Now is not the time, my guy. Alright, we've already gunned down 2 of them. I believe they are setting fire to my rice fields. How woo. Alright, get in there. Oh, he's done. Here you go. Take cover. LT, just wait. Let's take over there. Barrel, scoot back here. They're poisoning my horses. They've shot my horses. Oh, we've shot our horse with friendly fire. Oh, no. Okay, he's coming out. You smack him. Okay, they're fleeing. They came into the wrong neighborhood. Shoot this guy before he breaks down our doors. Shoot him down! Shoot him down! He's breaking my door. Okay, he's dead. Okay, we have such lovely people here as Euthanizer, Singer, and Kavrath. Kavrath is probably the only guy I would care about bringing back. He's not too bad. He's slothful. He's dead. Yo, they dropped drugs for us. We can sell those. Okay. You have finished this. Where's this guy? Eat this now. Okay, everyone else can de-draft. The situation is now over. And we need people to prioritize this. I'm going to switch to that. Oh. So I'm not noticing that. Goodbye. Good. That was a nice, easy couple of raids. And these two can just bleed out for all I care. Colonist needs rescue. Anarchist. Pourquoi? Because you got shot. Oh. I'll rescue him. Okay, their guns. Let's haul in. Castove. Actually, Leon. Pile that into our zone here. Okay, and you guys can resume your task of hauling in. And that was our second raid, so we shouldn't get another one. So we're going to have everyone else who's not having problems haul in these valuables here. Totally prioritize hauling because we're on a bit of a timer. Okay, he's about to eat his food. He's sick. Oh, he has toxic buildup. Okay. Yeah, you better try and crawl. Let's see. These are pirates, right? Well, they won't ever go down, right? Yeah, They're unmanageable. And I don't really want to deal with wasters, so they're dead. Okay, have you eaten? Okay, your mood's good. Go back to talking to these guys. Casanova's doing his best to clean. Our horse needs tending. Oh, okay, you got it. You stop. So what is your malfunction? So if I had you guys drop your guns, drop your tools, drop all of your weapons. We'll have you guys pick them up if we're in danger again. Okay, that gets rid of their mood debuffs, I guess. Okay, now we can sell Flake. We can sell... Oh, let's sell... Yeah, let's sell all the stuff that we don't need. Like this Go Juice. And this beer. Okay, and if we can't get the tech print for what we're looking for, then we'll sell them that. Okay, I can sell them wood. Why don't we sell them like minus 1,000 wood? Or however much. Like 500? 300. That. Good. Okay. So we've traded with them. Let's have this guy. Okay, I'll never do hauling. That's fine with people who will. Start bringing in the silver now before the whatchamacallit leaves. You considered outside right now? Yeah, you're outside. Oh, fuck it. We'll take these guys prisoners and release them. How much longer do you have? 3 hours? 2 hours? Okay, Barrel, capture her. You'd be able to do it, you'd be able to do it. And Leon actually... Well, you're not even gonna get to him in time, don't bother. That one's dead. Okay, and he should leave soon. potatoes are getting close to done. That's good. All these out of our greenhouse. How much did we get? We left 416. Okay, rehaul that in. There you go. We don't really have much time. Okay, we have a decent chunk of this now. Flesh shaping. We need to clear out 1,000. So if I sell them this, sell them that. Okay, we'll get some more stallions the moment that does, but that will help us with our body modding. So, if Welch, you could grab that. And I'm gonna finish preparing this tea. I think I'll pop some going outside vitamins because I don't think I've actually gone outside. Where is the shuttle? Where did it land? There it is. Okay. You in the shuttle. Thank you for your services. You basically cleaned up the raids yourself. Okay, and just set these guys to release. No empty accessible spot. Pourquoi? I don't know why this one's only set to rotting bodies. Okay, I don't want mechanoid corpses in there. Okay, please begin hauling the dead bodies. Good, and we're getting the other rice plants made. People are starting to recover from their problems. Welch is earning us that hella gadala. Gulas is deciding we don't actually need defenses and that they're cringe. Okay, we got what we need from the trader. Prioritize these two next. Before you prioritize that, please prioritize that one wall. Okay, that one's 4 across. There we go. That's sufficiently schizo. Do do do. Do do do. As long as it's not psycho, yeah. Don't worry, I would never consider. Ionis has gone berserk and she will attack anyone she sees. Okay. You were the one that I was considering keeping. Even though you're objectively pretty terrible. Well, what's your malfunction? Oh, the barracks is not clean at all. Okay. Casanova, you're up. You're cleaning. Nico's in a daze. Alright. Go smack her up, Lieutenant. You know, if she wants to beat up the other refugees, she can have fun. Okay, fight! Fight for your right to live! Put her down! You guys got this. Good job. Casanova is bringing the barracks back up to work rates. How much longer do we have these? PvP refugee fights, yeah. Okay, depart in 9 days. Medical emergency. Pourquoi? Capasa. Oh, I see. I guess if we do this, we can get this dorm finished. Toby's on an insulting spree. Okay. What is your malfunction? You were rebuffed by recall. Oh. Reposa. Okay, we'll build another one of those. Because we're having supercharger problems. In fact, I think I'll build 3. That should get people's needs in order. Thinking if I want to... Instead of dealing with all this... Let's just do this. And let's just shove the wall here. One, two, 3. Yep, that should work. It'll mess up how I want to do our defenses on this side, but whatever, it'll be fine. Good job. Although I do think I want a bottom wing. Oh gosh, this is out of alignment. Okay. Let's get this 1, 2 built. Deconstructed, built, deconstructed, built, deconstructed, built. And then this can be our exit. Good. Flash storm is over. Okay. Can I manually set people to... Oh my god, I can have people prioritize fires. It's not in the home zone. Unless this is in the home zone. It's not in the home zone. Look at this. I can have them go. I can have them put out fires. It's so good. Let's put out fires over here. Let's try and put a... dampener on this situation. Because wood is a resource. I don't really want to lose it. And you two can help too. And forest is so hot right now. Yeah. What is your malfunction? You're in the sun and you're in intense pain. Okay. So, I thought I told you to clean the barracks. Don't think we need this right now. Beryl started a search fight with Toby. Toby is no longer an insulting spree. Toby called Beryl's nephew a terrorist. They're going at it. I believe this is... Yeah, I believe that's Toby's dad. So basically, Toby just called his non-existent brother a terrorist. So, apparently Beryl has a secret son. He doesn't know. Okay, we're at low food again. That's fine. Because we can hunt all these. And I'll bring in food. Lieutenant, grab your rifle. There. You're going out for hunting. For hog base. He was in that. He was gonna be in that pod until until he died. If I didn't notice. Yeah, that Stoneskin's clan will probably toss it in Lieutenant once he's done his thing. I think I'm gonna avoid doing the conversion ritual until the refugees are gone. Well, Casanova cleaned that up. Our storage is looking a bit full. Okay, we're gonna reprioritize. So how many miners do I have? 1, 2, 3. Technically, that's all we need. Yeah, okay. So Mopot, you can go back to making us art. And I'm going to authorize you to use some of our better material. And Leon's learning how to mine nicely. Yeah, we're pulling some seal out of the ground. Gulas is building up some more neural superchargers. Welch is getting us some good old wealth. Alright, let's have someone, you, bring these in. And let's see. Actually, Lieutenant, you're out here already. Pull these and I don't think I'm too bothered by anything else out here. Steel we can grab any time. I guess survival packs help with food. Alright, recall. Bring those in. Bills. You prior his refining getting us. Actually, I want you to make a spear for Lieutenant. That'll help him feel better. Wolf meat has rotted away in storage. Okay, spend that simple meal. Beniko, why are you not doing anything? You're fueling the stove. We can probably switch that to an electric stove soon. I think I'll slap a door from there to there. No, why are you making it out of steel, you stupid bugger? I want it out of bioferrite. Okay, and I'm actually gonna have you drop these to the floor. Okay. So we can make a tube TV. Can I stack the TV on? Here. This is so sad you can't put TV on a table. But we'll put a TV in once we convert this to a proper rec room. Yeah, things have been going well. Not too worried about the next flesh beast attack. All is... You'll be fine, hon. You're stuck in an awful barracks. I disagree. I don't think you're stuck in a... Not the barracks at all. Okay, if we hold in all of the sandstone chunks on the map. No, we're still working on it. I should have a mood boost from releasing prisoner. Hooray! Lieutenant is completely broken down and ranting about possible subjects. It's not good. He doesn't have a role. There's no reason for us not to really capture him. So I kind of would prefer he have his breakdown somewhere else. So just go grab him. Because he's in danger down there. If something attacks, we can't rescue him. And there's a lovely aurora going on. Aurora Borealis. I'm gonna reassign you to cleaning. What's a task we kind of don't need done right now? I kind of want to get mechanoids rolling a bit. Oh, we grabbed him, that's why. Because then we can at least get lifters and clean sweepers. And they'll help out. But then we'd have to deal with waste packs. Do this. Can I just activate this from here? How do I commands? So there's something I can. I can't test these. This is just a silly command I've made. This is some more rams. Okay, we're done with the disruptor players, and just immediately release them. Okay, this won't improve his mood at all, but at least when he has a breakdown, he'll have it in here. Okay, what is your certainty? Oh, great. What was the impressiveness of our church? How many it says she made? She just made 0. At least her steel's doing alright. Our cloth is doing okay. So let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Let's see, how much would 15 suits of flak jackets be? Oh god, mass. That looks like 1,000 steelish. 750 clothish. And 15 components. The vests would be another 600-ish steel. And 450 cloth. And the pants. So I'm gonna guesstimate around 3K. Working on the low medicine thing. We'll set somebody to harvest that. Harvest that, please. We need an anomaly project. Alright, draw samplers. And let's see our tile. Okay. It only goes up to -18. So I'm thinking I actually made a mistake by exposing these, because these are growing slower. But they're climbing up to 100. Is it just because the day's starting? Yeah, okay. Harvestable, like using whatever this is to be. Nicholas is broken down in a day, so that's fine. Where's his gun? Let's see, we'll send... Who's in the best mood? You know what, Leon, you're pretty irrepressible. Uncovered groin chest. She doesn't have pants. Okay, let's get her pants. Plain leather looks good. Actually, let's get her some blue leather pants. Throw not work? There you go. The goober has been thrown. No. He's no more Mortis. Okay, so we have 2 people who we need to fix religion-wise. Let's see. Let's do LT. Actually, Cancel it. Okay. That's really annoying, because I wanted to cancel it to change who's attending. Okay, what am I going to do with this building? This setup here. I don't think I'm going to put anything important in here. Because this is where infestations will spawn, if they spawn. So... honestly, might just stick drills in there. Oh, please. Set this to low priority. Leon, do you have pants? Leon, go put on pants. We had a 13-year-old girl walking around without pants. I assume she had pants. That assumption appears to be incorrect. Anarchist has locked himself inside a building, and LT is going to try to do the same. Caribou is attacking after being harmed. Alright, Lucy, you've got this. Pew! 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 Someone else on it's a 50-50. There you go. Okay, Recall's still in a bad mood. She's in a hideous environment. Really? Is it that bad out there? Good Christ. Alright, I'm gonna assign some of these people to cleaning. Yeah, like... let's get this place cleaned up. Like, actually, I can capture Nicholas now and not have them have any problems. Let's do that, because then I don't need to... if they go rabid now, who gives a shit? I see. They did not like that. Well, take up arms. Execute Order 66. Where's the other ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take him down. You broke my shelf, you brat. A blind healer is approaching the colony. He wants to talk. He can send a colonist to hear what he has to say. I'm sorry? I was hoping they wouldn't turn hostile. Justus, you're still alive! Alright, we'll capture you. Alright, get in there. Stop them fleeing. Okay, Nelson is fleeing. That's fine. Alright, Lucy. Everyone else can... Okay, Mila, you kind of... Oh my god, all of her abilities are on cooldown. That's so annoying. Oh, ideal legend. Try not to be annoying. Challenge if possible. Alright, you two can also stand down. Alright, prisoner. Convert. Prisoner. Release. Oh, we'll hold on to him. El Bozo the Refugees. Unfortunately, this removes Plan A for dealing with the hole. But the hole hasn't been that problematic. And they got what I wanted them to do done anyways. Alright, so now that they're gone... Suspend, suspend, suspend. Leave that there. Toby made a comment about friendly brewers to Nicholas, so he's immediately trying to recruit him. Okay, so unfortunately, Nicholas, you are being... You're being sent into the pain room. Yes, we'll have to figure this out soon. Or release Ustos. When we get the opportunity to. There's a blind healer down here. Let's go have a nice shipper chat with him. Where did he go? Oh, he's making his way over. I'll... Okay, we need a research project because we've done complex clothing. A small withered man stands in front of you where his eyes should be. There are only scar-crusted holes in his flesh, yet even without eyes, he somehow looks at you with kindness. He says that he knows the skills are needed here. He wants to stay for a while. I mean, you can help with construction. We have 14 with Nicholas. Can you do anything other than that? Use dark psychic influence to heal someone in the process. Okay, I don't actually want Eldritch beings here. So, like, as much fun as this... You know what? What could possibly go wrong? Welcome to the crew, Finchley. Alright, Finchley. You immediately caused Bob to break out, Finchley. God damn it. Okay, we need to set our responses real quick. Don't shoot the child. Okay. Starting to get meds again, which is good. The pit rumbles. Something will emerge soon. Okay, that's good. That's what I want to hear. You know, I've had a thought. I kind of want... No, I don't want this. Yeah, cycloid plant. The horse has become trapped. God damn it. Okay, Finchley. Take Gulas's work sheet. You help with doctoring. But other than that, you're helping us with... A horde of flesh pieces emerging from the pit gate. Get ready. Okay, let's just... Is LT's spear done? I don't see a spear. There it is. Alright, equip that. Equip the weapon of your people. A spear. And get out to the front line. Same as just Rustica. And everyone else, we're just gonna... These are good shooters. We'll consider good above 10. Okay, Welch. Grab. A bolt action. Actually, it's fine. Alright, Finchley, bad news. Grab a rifle. How's your sight? You can't see at all. Alright, Leon, you're part of the defense. Casanova, stay inside. You should also just be sticking in the walls anyways. Alright, what's popping out? These things. Okay, I'm actually gonna gather everyone here. Right outside the door. Yeah, because they're upon us already. Alright. Fuck the rifle. Grab an SMG. Yeah, you rats. You go over that. I don't see anything too big this time. Yeah, they're trying to smack out my generators. Now, this is why we double walled them. Because even if they destroy this outer wall, they shouldn't immediately then try to breach the next wall down. I should also do the same with this building. Okay, back up. Why you can't... Drop in. Tighten up. And the Revenant's trying to go for someone. Take him down! He's trying to take out LT. Fight! How much damage do you take? He's almost dead. There we go. Holy jeez. Alright. You two can stand down. We'll stand down, recall. Mila's in a bad mood. Yeah, he chose the wrong time to come for us. Check for metal horrors. It'll be fine. Oh, well, you need to check Finchley for a metal horror. Surgical inspection. We haven't had any. We'll also check Nicholas for one. We can go and see him about it. Yeah, they're trying to break into our thingy. Beniko's husband is visiting. Okay. Take it down! Recall is flown in suggested regions beating up the prisoners. Okay. I would normally care. Is he escaping? I don't particularly care. Okay, is that all of them? Oh, there's one more. Who's in the best mood? Dobby. Actually, takes him back up. Leon. You're going with him. That should be the last one. Okay, solve them. She punched Nicholas a lot. Oh. Oh, you know what I'll probably do? So do you get better benefits because... Oh, do you not get a benefit for... being a ascetic in a barracks? Oh, I guess they need their own bedrooms. Okay. Well, we can do that easily enough. Captain Nova, clean up the barracks. Man, we're really popular today, huh? We have more wildlife out there to hunt down. Oh, and we took Bob down. Nico, go grab Bob. How are we still having supercharged problems? So who currently has the supercharge? It's you. So it wears off. Yeah, okay. Food's gonna be a pretty bad issue then. People meet you. If we were a fluid ideologian, I would consider moving into cannibalism, but we're not. Should always use a sleep accelerator. Oh, these two are having a social fight down here. That's funny. Let's watch them while I figure out how we get a sleep accelerator. Biosculpting, growth fats. Oh, here we are. We can already make it. It's 50 steel and 5 components. How is our component situation? Not great. Especially considering like 45 of those are gonna be dedicated to making our armor. You better be making that out of... Oh no, that's part of growing zone 2. Please stop. Okay, we'll do a second row of these. We'll need chem fuel for things soon. And you bring in that gun. When she gets snapped, she can no longer tolerate holding such dangerous entities and captivate and intends to destroy as many as she can. Well, no. Are you set to extract by a ferry? It's so plentiful. We go insane if we eat people meat. We'll get 10 billion prions and die. Okay, I'm thinking we send people out to trade soon. Because I want cloth, steel. Okay, Rustica, prisoner, release. Each of these requires 400 watts of power. Good lord. currently finishing up our barracks part 1 here. Just created a plain leather button-down shirt masterwork. Hooray! 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 Everybody better be wearing excellent masterworks of these ones. Why in the god? Okay, we're doing the Amogus check on Nicholas. Okay. He has passed the Amogus check. And why is Lucy in a bad mood? Because she wants to eat. Okay. Hey, Rasika, you can sleep in there. Oh, gosh. So why aren't people planting? Is our only person who can plant is too low under the threshold? Okay. Toby, we're shifting your priorities around a bit. Gulas soon we can... Gulas will soon be done with his building projects. For now. We're Tekka style, right? Yeah, we want hex tiles and carpets. Hex tiles are so expensive. So for now... Yeah, Gulas, I'm actually gonna rotate you around a bit. Okay, why are we not getting the buttress done? Fifteen times 3 is 45. I'm gonna stockpile 80, I think. Alright, let's take a grab it open. We've scanned gold all the way down here. Great. Can you scan materials that are inside the base? How are you doing? You're at level 3 mining. Hooray! That's just nothing better to do. a research project. Do I actually need convocation for anything right now? And transport pods. As those transport pods, we can just launch our waste packs. So the colony's just kind of doing its own thing. He's putting the finishing touches on the walls of the barracks. I made a mistake. These need to be one out. Right, that's what I was doing. That'll happen with the later iteration. It's good though. Okay. How much would it be for all of this in granite tile? Okay. Within the confines of reality. I hunt these as well. LT. Covered groin, chest hair. Yeah. Alright, let's do a mood check. Myla's upset because she's wearing tattered clothing. Okay, so we need new helmets. And she had her sleep disturbed and she wants a cape. Okay. Alright, and So what we can do is we can have him make a nice cape for her. Clear all. And how Barrel's having problems because he wants the neural supercharge. And he doesn't have an enhancement and is in pain. He's always going to be in pain, okay. Dobby's having problems because he's underground or outdoors. He slept on the ground for some reason. And he's in the dark. But he doesn't care. But he does care that he's outdoors. Okay. Lucy is simply missing artificial enhancements and wants, you know, supercharges. Okay. Gulas is upset because he's outdoors. And he saw a dead body, and the environment he's in is not great. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, he's in there. Okay, Molpop is wearing for gear. Okay, assign. Okay, of course. Knockfoot has gone berserk. Okay. Clonk. He is no longer berserk. Alright, how much do hats weigh? Here's steel helmets. 40. Black helmets are 40, 10 plus steel, which we don't have in 2 components. We don't have the steel to spare. Okay, how many helmets do we need to replace? We need to replace 1. Okay. 1 helmet. And then we need a lot of hats replaced. Okay, what can we do for hats? We don't have any wool. Okay, these provide... What sort of stuff can we make out of leather? A tail cap. Okay, looks like we can do tail caps. Okay. Sure, we'll do tail caps. Do until I have 1. And we'll make them out of plain and blue leather. That should help solve the hat crisis. Okay, we looked at you. Welch. He's missing his robe. Okay, you can wear that for now. Ah, I have bugged it. I have put too many bills in this. Well, I don't think it's bugged, actually. Hang on. Okay, we don't need this. Yeah, I think it's just capping my stuff. I think I'm gonna stack all of our automated commands. There. Get rid of that because we're not gonna be using those. Yeah. And we need a robe. Let's see. What's a fun leather to make their robe out of? Wolfskin, sure. So technically I'm saving those for parkas. Just go for a blue robe. Okay, recall. Yes, you're wearing a miserable hat. And that's it. Okay, and you're down some pants. We are automating pants, right? Okay, we're gonna do a thing. Manage pair policies. Anything. And as people start taking off clothes that go below 49%. Let's try and get rid of that tattered apparel debuff. And she's just upset because she's missing her artificial enhancements. You don't have a supercharge. You're not of our religion. You're not of our religion. And you're not of our religion. I'll soon until we can do this again. Okay, we're getting the power sorted here. While Pop is helping with our efforts. Okay. Hey, is he ill in any way? Alright, kick him out. Apparently, you might as well analyze it. Okay. Not only the child is tattered apparel. We'll be able to get people there. mood-based, clothing-based issues done soon. .6 days. Okay, make the kid another helmet. Let's clean these items out of here. Are you at 68? Thank God! She can start planting lead drugs now. He's made a Masterwork Steel Kid helmet. That's good. Okay, Molpop is putting together her latest masterpiece. On this work is an image of an approaching wall of purple flames advancing towards the settlement. All animal life has left the area. The scene takes place inside a hamlet built near a ridge. The amateur's yet attractive style of the central scene clashes the heartfelt depiction of the background. This illustration refers to a flash storm that threatened Guas's town on the 5th of August, 5502. Nicholas is having insane ramblings in his jail. I have no idea why. Nothing we're doing here could ever make anyone insane. Delay 1 second. New tab. Okay. What's some other art pieces we can read? I'm getting tired. My eyes are stopping. This one. This is an excellent one. This work bears a depiction of an abstract rendering of elegance. Cool. Let's see what's your malfunction. You're soaking wet, you ate without a table, and you don't have an enhancement. Okay, why it's fucking hell? Why can't you guys organize your supercharges? Okay, clear that bill. Now, Mila, you're gonna wear this. You're gonna like it. Is that wall? Scoot your... Do we have revered weaponry at all? Noble, Ultratech, Despised, Neolithic. Okay. That's super easy to get. Really? Our relics suck. So yeah, we did have a quest for We did find a site for our vomited keepsake. I thought the Unity family's relic is a cube of family. I don't like that. They have a super pendant. They have memento of woman fembringer. Oh god, female supremacy meme is a meme. I want to read their thing. A parallel universe of spirits lies next to our own. A seemingly inanimate object in this universe corresponds to an animated spirit in the other. The wisest spirits are those of women, who you should use their wisdom to lead men. It is said that a powerful spirit of destruction will end the universe, but that a woman will wield the spirit of the memento of woman to recreate the universe anew. Slavery acceptable. Men must cover their entire body in hair. Womanly shaman. Relic of fembringer. Oh god. Alright, the Chelsea armor. These are just racist. Okay. We have the All-Color Longsword of Warren Super Relic. Good name. Justice Crusher and Lock Locus. Okay. Animal Personhood in Raider. The House of Power. Pain is virtue, raiding supremacists. That's from the Gas people. Scarlet Sutton built an army that spread her power and glory across the land, replacing those who refused to follow rightly under her rule. Sutton's followers demonstrated their devotion by cutting and burning their own flesh. One day while walking the streets, Sutton was surrounded by filthy beggars. She beat them down, taking the money from the weak and worthless that it might be put to good use. So what's your faction's backstory? Yeah, our leader got jumped by homeless people and she killed them all. Oh. Pole bond. They venerate the ostrich. Then we have the Selkian Creed. We already know what this is about. The Loyalist Collectivists. The architects demand is simple. Follow the designated path and no other. Architects touch every human consciousness directly on a regular basis, imparting wisdom to only those that seek the knowledge of the architects. Someday, the architects will depart when they find a people who present themselves as worthy partners to the machine god consciousness. And child labor encouraged. Then techno-archaism. I think this is from... Oh, and then we have Nightmare Deep. You see space as a grid, pure and mathematical. We know it as only the glassy surfaces of black ocean of nightmares buried under every place and every moment. We know the mind who reigns from the deep. Its thoughts reach up from the boiling darkness and reward who serves its will. Human morality and feeling are a distraction. We must leave humanity behind. Mental breaks will cause followers to become inhumanized. Oh. I see. Arc Remnant en masse. Void study, very efficient. Psychic rituals, exalted. Okay. Biosculpting is accelerated, that's good. We have a research specialist. Does that boost Handle, cook, grow, plant, like... Like, we don't need that fast. Research. All members will be pleased when wearing a slice cap. All members will arrive wearing a slice cap. It doesn't interfere with any of their apparel. Okay. So you could do slice caps to get people to feel better. What is happening? Why are you in pain? Because you have food poisoning. No. Okay, we're done with the construction in here for now. Let's get the flooring done. I'm thinking we'll do granite flooring. Oh, can we get the dead body out of here, Casanova? What do you mean there's no dead spot? Fucking hell. Eventually, you know, the dead body out of here. Thank you. And then we'll do, I think... That'd be way too expensive. We'll just do regular tile for now. Marble tile for the bedrooms. Or I should say the units. And we'll get the lights going. Oh my god, a wall lamp is 15 per. Do that. Wait. Okay, it's just the rat. Where are you going? Using tea water. I'm going to... Yeah. About 8 more minutes of stream. Because I do need to run off and go to bed. It's not a good shader from Albanon. That's actually not too bad at all. But let's be in a better mood. Okay, at least he's not unhappy about having this thing. So what's the impressiveness of this room right now? It's off of. Okay. Schedule. Okay, this shader down here. Ooh, they're right there. Hang on. Trade with them now. Okay. The life of Philip? Oh no! Life of Philip. Do we get the Philip book? We gotta get the Philip book. Okay, they have a tech print for jump packs. Don't really need it. I'm mainly interested in this plasteel. Because if we get that plasteel... Plasteel components are what I'm after. Psychic harmonizer. Coagulator. Learning assistant. I think I'm happy with that. Please prioritize hauling this. And send somebody out there to haul that. Okay, Toby is planting psychoid. No, don't kill the cotton. Sika, you deranged individual. Alright. Let's end this by getting this conversion ritual for LT done. Okay. Okay, so LT, his story is that he fell out of the sky after completing his own whole character arc, where he was just a nice, lovely kid taking care of the fire. But one day, his close friend got completely obliterated by an animal. And his story ended with one of the villagers of a nearby village having already killed it. So he's been wanting vengeance ever since. And then he got fucking launched into the sky and landed here, and I have no idea how that happened. And now we are trying to convert him to our religion because he's causing problems. So Mila is currently explaining the meaning of life, mankind's history. Oh god. Talked about joining and belonging. About choosing right beliefs. And choosing right beliefs again. She explained false other beliefs. Ooh. Cisco is joining the sermon. She explained that Lieutenant really needs to get with the program. Cisco does not give a shit, and he's consuming grass. Let's discuss the meaning of life and uniting for the better good. Please, yes, we need you to not have mood problems. So, let's see. Aw, it's only effective. At least we get a move bonus, but that's annoying because that's going to repair itself. So we'll have to actively work on him with these abilities. Okay, anything else I want to deal with before... Did you grab the Book of Philip? Grab the Book of Philip. Lieutenant is immediately pigging out on food after that ritual. He was not in a good mood about it. Oh, he didn't even participate in it. He didn't even get the mood buff for... Okay. How many... We have room for one more buck. Alright, quit the main menu, quit to OS. Okay. So that's it for this week's streams. We mainly played Darkest Dungeon and Rimworld, but we, next week is a bit of a difficult situation because I'm fairly sure... No, next week is fine. It's the week after this we're gonna have problems. Because the week after next week, I have to help somebody else stuff. But I need to get to bed because I am traveling tomorrow. I'm gonna go help out people. But it was fun. We're in a bit of a problem with Rimworld right now, where I'm basically trying to get materials to make armor so we can start progressing. Oh wow, yeah, that audio monitor is really delayed. Holy shit. So next week I will try to find a new story game to start next week. Right now, let's see. I pull up the stream games list. So, let's see. Part of me is tempted to start going through the Dark Souls series of games. I don't know if I hate myself that much. Because Darkest Dungeon, I'll be real, I don't think we're winning that one. And then... Then there's the Larian games. That might not be the worst to do as playing through the Larian games. So that'd be Divinity Original Sin, Divinity Original Sin 2, Baldur's Gate 3. Kill. And then... yeah, we also need to do the Kingdom Hearts games. I've played those before. A decent amount. I've done Dark Souls 3 through to New Game Plus. And I've dabbled in Elden Ring, which, spoiler warning, once we get to Elden Ring, I'll seriously consider doing that in co-op. But and then in May, we'll get through a couple of Star Wars games I have. Or, the whole May the 4th thing. And ideally our country still exists past that point. But yeah, I think actually, well, I'm warming to the idea of doing the Divinity Original Sin games on stream. Because I've been playing the first one in my own time. And I haven't really gotten that far. And I kind of want to restart. and I need motivation to restart. Also, like, there's the old Dragon Age Origins. I'll figure out something. We'll do something else on next week, because I don't think Darkest Dungeon is lasting much long. But I'm gonna get out of here. So as a quick reminder, the next videos to come out are actually this one set up yet. As a reminder, there is 2 new videos on the channel that you can go ahead and watch if you haven't had enough of me. We've got The Cursed Halo with Katarina, which is a lot of fun explosions, in the Dragon's Dogma Part 1, which, I'll be real, you're gonna watch it once, and then you're gonna wait for the next one. The next ones are the ones that you're gonna want to watch over and over again, because I'm going to die a lot more in the other ones. This one is a lot of setup, so not a huge fan of this one. If in retrospect, because I made the decision to split the first stream in 2, and I don't think I'm going to be doing that for the next ones, because I just don't think there's enough going on, especially in the second half of that. But that's for me to ramp to myself. Go watch those. Okay, and the final reminder, the schedule for streams is Thursdays, Friday, Saturday. I don't have anything set in stone game wise. Yeah. Remember to follow. Wahoo. And I am going to get out of here. I will see you all later.